Alright, I am at the Amtrak station in Reno, Nevada, and this is how the interior of the station looks like. It's a small place with only a couple of vending machines and relatively good amount of seating space both at the street level as well as at the platform level. So let me tell you something about my journey from here to Emeryville. I have booked my ticket in the coach class for two reasons. First of all, it's only about 8 hours and I can certainly accommodate in a coach seat for such a short amount of time. And secondly, the price difference between coach and the sleeper was about 3 times, and that didn't make sense to me. So for this leg of the journey I have paid $45, and the train does not go to San Francisco. The train, actually the last stop is Emeryville, and from Emeryville to San Francisco either you can take a Uber or you can take public transport if you want to go on your own, or alternatively you can book a connection while making your reservation between Emeryville and San Francisco. Amtrak will use one of its buses to drop you in San Francisco. Now I don't know where exactly they will drop me in SF, so once I'm there I will show you where I finally deboard and finish my coast to coast journey, and from there I will go to the place where I'm staying. My seat on this train is in the very last car, and I made a reservation for upper level, so there is no assigned seating. When you make a reservation they only ask you whether you want the lower level or the upper level, and I chose for the upper level. On my right hand side you can see the Donner Lake. The Donner Lake is 2.7 miles long. It is a very popular recreational spot, but it has a sad history attached to it. I will not go into the details, but I will certainly mention that if you are interested to know about the history of Donner Lake, you should look up Donner Party, year 1846, and that's where you can find all the details and what happened. So on that note, we are about to reach the summit of our climb, that is at an elevation of over 7,000 feet, and from there on we are going to begin our descent. So we have started our descent in Sierra Nevada mountain range, and in next few hours we will be going through multiple cities like Sacramento, Emeryville, and finally San Francisco. So this is the coach that I'm in, and it is at the very last. The seats, as I mentioned earlier, they are quite comfortable for a shorter journey, and there is a good leg space. So there is a leg rest as well as a foot rest. The seats do recline, and there is a sturdy table that you can use for doing your work or for eating. Yeah, it's more than enough. Alright, 5 days later, I made it to Emeryville. Doesn't feel like 5 days, you know? Yeah, it doesn't feel that long. One last connection to San Francisco. So that is the bus that's gonna take us to San Francisco from Emeryville. We are just waiting for the driver to come and board us. And these are the three engines that pulled us all the way from Reno up to here. Well, they are actually coming from Chicago. I just boarded in Reno today. Now we are on our way from Emeryville to San Francisco. We will be getting off at 555 Mission Street, that is close to Salesforce Tower, and the entire journey from Emeryville to San Francisco would take about 20 minutes, which is not too bad. The other options are to book an Uber, which costs you about $20 to $30 depending on the search price. I chose to opt for Amtrak bus because they guarantee you the transfer to San Francisco from Emeryville. And there are many other people, about 20 more people like me, who are going to San Francisco, and from there on to whichever destinations they are going. So this is a convenient and comparatively cheaper way for you to commute between Emeryville station and San Francisco downtown area. So keep enjoying the views of the Bay Area as we go into San Francisco, and I will reconnect with you very shortly. Welcome back. My coast to coast train journey, which started in New York on December 21st, 2023 at 3:43 p.m. It is finally complete today on Tuesday, December 26, 2023 at 5 p.m. Pacific time, including the one night stay in Chicago, Illinois and one night stay in Reno, Nevada. The journey took me 5 days and approximately 4 hours. Was it fun? Yes, most certainly. You have seen it throughout the journey. Nice, scenic, beautiful places that I would not have been able to see in any other way. Very nice food, freshly cooked food, be it breakfast, lunch or dinner, and a very interesting communication with people as well as the staff on the train. So the total money it costed me to do this journey from New York to San Francisco was $1,633. But mind you, the last leg of the journey from Reno to San Francisco was in the coach class. Had it been in sleeper class too, the total cost would come around $1,800. Now, an important question. Was it the most efficient way to do the cross country travel? Certainly not. Was it cheap? Certainly not. It certainly does require a lot of time and a lot of patience, but that's how I wanted to do it. And I can proudly say that I have done 2 cross country train rides, one in Canada and one in the US. Now talking about the last leg of my journey today, even though it was in coach class, it took about 8 hours, and the 8 hours, they just flew by. However, I did not have my lunch on the train today because it was $25 for the lunch, and you already know what they serve in the lunch. I wanted to give a closure to this journey, an epic journey for me, because it was fun and I feel really excited. It doesn't look like I have been traveling for 5 days straight, but it is fun, and that's the best part. I heard somewhere that it's not the destination, it's the journey that you take, and that's so right. And few things which I found surprising on this trip was I did see few Indians on this journey all the way from New York to Emeryville, which I was not expecting, to be frank. And secondly, I met 3 people who have been to India and have connection to India. On the first night, I met Eduardo and his son Igor, who have traveled to India. Then yesterday, I met my another new friend, Grandpa Wabbit, who had been to India as well, and my newest friend Brenda. She took a study semester in India and she went to my home city, New Delhi. Again, I was not expecting to meet non-Indian people who have been to India, but that's the charm of taking a journey like that, where you get to meet interesting people in an unexpected way, and you share your stories and you listen to their stories. So that was all fun. So I do hope you enjoyed watching this journey, and I also hope that it inspires you to travel and complete the travel journeys of your own that you have been thinking of or planning of for a very long time. On that note, I'd like to thank you for being a part of this journey. As always, if you like this video, please do share and comment and let me know where I can make improvements for my next trip. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, and if you are already a subscriber, please share the channel with your family and friends so that they can also enjoy these videos. On that note, I would like to thank you once again for being a part of this journey and for inspiring me to keep traveling and sharing my stories and my journey with you. I wish you a late Merry Christmas and an early Happy New Year 2024. Please be safe, take care, and may God bless you. Bye for now.